Hi class! This video is going to help you predict whether the product of a multiplication equation is going to be greater than, less than, or equal to the second factor. So let me show you what I mean by that. This is an example from tonight's homework. It's number 12. So here we've got 2/5 times 4/5 equals x. And we need to predict whether x is greater than, less than, or equal to 4/5, so that second factor. So I'm going to just underline it so I know which factor we're looking at. We actually want to focus on the number that factor is being multiplied by. So that's 2/5. We're going to focus on this 2/5. Now here's where you need to decide, is that fraction a fraction that is less than 1? Is it a number or a fraction that is greater than 1? Or is it a number or a fraction that's equal to 1? Here we've got a 2 in the numerator and a 5 in the denominator. When a numerator is less than the denominator, we know that's a fraction less than 1. So we can predict that this number is going to get smaller. Whenever you multiply a number by a fraction less than 1, the product gets smaller. So x is going to be less than 4/5. Let me show you another example, a different situation. Here we've got 5/5 times 2/3 equals x. Now I want to decide if x is greater than, less than, or equal to that second factor, 2/3. So again, I'm just going to underline that, and I'm going to focus on the number that we're multiplying that fraction by. Here we're multiplying it by 5/5. Now this fraction is equal to 1. We've got an equal numerator and denominator, which means if we multiply any number by 1, then our product is going to be equal to that second factor. X is equal to 2/3. This is like saying 1 times 2/3 equals x. All right, and one more example. What happens when we multiply by a fraction that's greater than 1, or a number that's greater than 1? We're going to do this with 7/8 times 5. Now that 5 is greater than 1. And here we're going to see if x is greater than, less than, or equal to 7/8. Let's flip it and do the first factor. So here we're going to look, here I'm underlining the one that matches, and we're going to look at the one next to it. So 7/8 is being multiplied by a 5, and that 5 is greater than 1. So x, when we solve this, is going to be greater than that 7/8. All right, I hope this helps. Good luck on tonight's homework.